Okay, y'all, welcome back to the Brian's Bus Adventure. And today is again working on the door. Door for the 4108A Alpha. And as you can see, well, if you look at this side, I don't know if you're aware, I suppose you are if you have a bus, but see these spears? They are extensions of the bumper. And you can't get up into here to polish them, or even down below on either side. But they do have these four, well, let's see, there you go, 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts that hold them in place. And what I've done on this side is I have knocked those 4 bolts out, and I will be, of course, polishing it up now. But I see after I knocked it out that there's a big hole there, and for some reason they had the same thing here in front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take a round piece of metal and close that hole off. And that hole was a vent hole. I know what it was, to help with defogging the window on this door. But I want that closed off. I don't want any water or condensation at all going in there. So I'm going to be doing that. And as you have been watching also, I started polishing the front bumper. Got this far so far. And then I decided to take a little bit of brite and see how bright I could get this front piece of aluminum up here. Well, guess what? You do not want to get that on anything polished. Before, after. And so what I'll have to do, it's not completely polished anyway. That's only down to the brown rouge, and you have to go down green and then down to white. So it's a long way from being finished, as the bumper's a long way from being finished. But I wanted to take these 2 spears off so I could get them up on a table and really polish them up correctly. And the other thing I've done on the door is I have put the top door panel back in that has the inside release on it to make it easier to get in and out of the door. Use Clecos to put it back in place. I had to drill these. It had several rivets in it all the way through, lots of rivets. And they were just kind of an odd size rivet. So I went ahead and drilled these out just a little bit to, I believe it's 5/32. And so I did that, put the Clecos in there, hold that in place. And then as soon as I get all the rest of them in, you know, this will be just as solid as you can get. I'm going ahead and probably take it back off too, and I'm going to take all this off, take all the glue off that was on there, because it just had a piece of carpet glued on it. And I'm not for sure what I'm going to put back on there. And maybe it's going to be a piece of carpet back up or some type of cloth fabric on there. But again, it's going to be all cleaned off before I do that. But that's kind of what we're doing today on the Brian's Bus Adventure. Okay, y'all, back again. And here I have the, I'm going to call it a spear, the extension off the bumper for the right front door, the entrance door to the bus. And I'm going to show you what it has here. On the inside, I didn't know this, but it has rubber mounts that mount in here. And 3 of them are good, and 1 of them was broken. So what I have done is I have taken just the old trusty Sikaflex 221, which works very well. It works really good, actually. It's an adhesive, and I use that for my seam sealers. And what I did was I put it on both sides, the top and the bottom sides that were broken, and I glued them together. But then I took some tape, some good old duct tape, and wrapped around it really tightly to see if, you know, maybe by tomorrow that will be solidified and that'll hold. If not, well, I'm going to have to call Luke, of course, to see if he has anything like this, and I doubt that he will. That's been broken for a long time, so it could go back in. I could just go ahead and leave the tape on there or something like that and put it back together after I polish it. But I took them off so I could polish them really well, get all of the, not just the front, but I need to get all of these edges that you really can't see here, get all of these top. And of course, this is the bottom with all this dirt on it down here, and be able to get down to the bottom of this and get it all polished up. I think it's going to polish up very, very nicely. But again, this is what we're doing today on the Brian's Bus Adventure. Hope you all have a good day. And remember, if you like these videos, please just go ahead and like them. Make the check mark, like them, and share them with somebody else, and subscribe for them yourself if you can. Here's the inside of the bus. And we're going to be doing the bedroom floor here pretty quick. Look forward to that. But anyway, so go ahead and subscribe to it, because that really helps us out too. And if you love us dearly, go ahead and get onto our Patreon. That's patreon.com/Brian's Bus Adventure. And it would greatly, greatly help us out to get this project done a little quicker. Just so much to do, but we've done so much already. And again, if you can do that, you know, $2, $3, $5, $10 a month, you know, like a cup of coffee from Starbucks. Maybe it's not that much, but anyway, if you could do it, it would really help us out, and we would greatly appreciate that. So y'all have a good day, and again, thanks for watching, because this is the Brian's Bus Adventure.